Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel. So this week I went to the Dead Central exhibition at the State Library of New South Wales and it was so interesting. The exhibition's all about the old Devonshire Street Cemetery and Central Station, which as you know is right up my alley. They had some fantastic old photos and documents and press clippings and also some video installations. They also had like an audio component where you can use your phone and hook into the library's Wi-Fi to listen to an audio that goes along with the exhibition. But personally, I was there to investigate the mystery of the missing bodies, which, as you'll know from my other video, the mystery of Bunnerong Cemetery, I'm very interested in solving. Unfortunately though, the exhibition didn't give me any answers. They mostly just focused on Central Station and the old Devonshire Street Cemetery. They only really touched on Bunnerong Cemetery, but they didn't go deeply into it. The only thing that it did strongly suggest is that the bodies definitely were removed from the Devonshire Street Cemetery and taken to Bunnerong. They had photos and they had quotes and stuff from people working at the time who talked about digging up the remains as well as the headstones and transporting them to Bunnerong. So at the very least, it supports my second two theories that said that the bodies weren't left under Central Station. But I can't explain why Botany Cemetery would then deny that the bodies were ever there. That's still a mystery. So if you're also interested in this, and I know a lot of you are, you will have been following the recent story of the body that was uncovered during the excavation for the Sydney Metro. This is of course not the first body that's been found in the Central Station area, but I think it might be the first that came along with a name plaque so they actually knew who it was. The body belonged to Joseph Thompson, who was a draper in Sydney. And once they found him, the search was on to see if they could locate any of his descendants. It turns out they did. Somebody came forward. So what was really interesting to me about this story wasn't just that they found a body, because they have found other remains around the Central Station area before. What was interesting was that he was somebody who should have been at Bunnerong Cemetery. If you look up the Devonshire Street Cemetery Reinterment Index at State Archives, it lists Joseph Thompson, who died in 1858, as being moved to La Perouse. And I've read also that his headstone was at Bunnerong Cemetery. So the question then is, here's somebody who was supposed to be there and he's not, and he's found around Central Station. Does that indicate that all of those bodies were left around Central Station? Who knows? We're still trying to solve this mystery. Personally, I still think that maybe he's just an odd case. Maybe they moved most of them and just a few were somehow left behind, which would be supported by the Dead Central exhibition that suggested the bodies were moved. But then Joseph Thompson is of course an anomaly, and what does that tell us? I will definitely be following this up with another video. I still have more tips and leads that I'm following. So stay tuned and we will solve this mystery, I'm sure of it. What do you make of these two pieces of totally opposite evidence? Make sure you subscribe if you want to see more videos like this one, and I will hopefully see you on my next video. Bye!